Hello everybody, welcome to today's video. A few of my subscribers have sort of been speaking to me a little bit or passing comments about building a mobile base on the water since I've been doing a few boats. And that gave me a bit of an idea. I thought, what's the best mobile base to build? A battleship. So that's what I'm going to try and make, but because I think I'm going to make it kind of big, I'm going to just go away from all of this for now while I build it and go down the coast some way. It's taken a while, but I finally got a bit of a basic shape and idea going on here. So this is obviously going to be the back deck with the main gun on it. I have the craft bot stashed away in there. I still need to plumb some chests and things into the floor to actually make that work. We'll have two more guns up here because obviously it's a battleship. There is the upstairs cabin, which I haven't done anything with yet. I'm not sure what I'll turn that into. Probably a spawn point and kitchen. I was hoping to have like a deck below, but I don't know how deep my hull is going to be, so we'll have to see if I can get a room in below as well. Otherwise, yeah, I don't want to make it any bigger than this because I'm already worried the amount of thrusters I'm going to need to push this thing is just going to be stupid. I've lowered craftbot a little bit because I've got the chests in now, so at least we have 4 chests looped together in a nice storage system and we can access them all nice and easily from inside the cabin here. Test 1. Will it float or sink? Okay, let's have a look. Well, it doesn't sink, doesn't float as well as I was hoping for because there's still a lot of stuff I've got to put on here, but that's a good start. Alright, more float. I've added in some thrusters underneath on the front, and I've put some thrusters in on the rear here on some bearings to help us, give us our steering. I've added in the refine bot and collector cage and everything down the back deck here. So now the big question is, will it float? Let's find out. Alright, and drop. Like a champion. That was unexpected. I don't know if it's going to move though. It weighs so much. I've still got to build the guns and a bunch of other stuff on it. Oh, I have started placing in... even jump up. Nice. 2 seats up here. One is going to be captain to drive the ship. The other is going to control the guns. So if you have a friend, you can do one each, or you can just change as you need to. I have put on the first 2 guns up the front here, the small guns. Now I need to sort out the big gun on the rear here. I've also chucked in the fuel tanks and things as some counterweights on this side just to help level us out. I'm going to push on with the big gun, but the boat it's fairly level in the water, so that's about, I'm happy with that. This part of the ship doesn't look right though. I'm not sure what I need to do though. But because I'm going to always have a base on it, I think it's always going to look a little bit like that. Without being able to build it huge and have a deck underneath, I just, it's always going to be a bit square, unfortunately. Float test number 1000 or something. It's getting pretty close to, well, it's got all the big stuff on it, so I don't think the weight or anything is going to change. I still need to hook up the engines and make it drive, but what I wanted to check now was I should, if I've got it hooked up properly, have working guns. Excellent. Now, I haven't hooked triggers up to them yet. Fantastic. The big test. Let's see how it moves. Well, it moves forward at a good pace. We have steering. Oh, it dips in the water a little when you turn, but that's okay. Well, I think we have a functional battleship. It's getting a bit laggy now that I'm moving around, so I don't think I'm going to add anything else to it much. I'm just going to tidy it up and give it some paint, I think. I think we have everything we need. I'm pretty sure the thing that causes most of the lag on my guns, because I have them set up on electric motors so they sort of move around a bit while the boat is moving, and that causes lag. If you set them up on a controller, they'll be a lot better, but you obviously have a lot less control of them then. I think that's okay. We have everything we need on our boat. Now I just need to put on some lights and things like that and paint it and all the rest of it, and I think that'll be it. We have ourselves a mobile base, a mobile battleship base. Excellent. Every ship needs radar. I've put lights on it. I've given it radar. What else do I need to do? Paint it. Just paint it. Let's just paint it before I get too carried away again. And there it is. One last thing to do. I've just got to hook the guns up to the trigger, and that's it. It's all done, I think. We've got some nice night lights. They're all tied into one switch so that you can obviously go dark if you want to. You are a warship after all. But everything's nice and lit up for you to use. Before I show you guys the guns, I thought I would give you a tour, and we'll start at the back of the boat. We obviously have our refining plant and the ore cage, which you can take out and take with you if you wish to the mainland. We have the rear main gun, or the large gun, consisting of 10 barrels. These 2 ammo containers are drained very quickly between all of the guns. 1 battery container to drive all of the turrets. The 4 fuel containers to drive all of the 12 rockets that push this beast along through to the workshop. We have 4 large chests all connected up for your crafting and storage needs. You know, out the front, again, just more guns, because you know you can't have enough of those. I did equip a foghorn because you need one of those. Oh, and a radio. We have a, you know, deck radio for all your radio needs. On the second floor we have the gunner seat and the skipper's chair and a spawn point. As I was saying about the old foghorn here. So we've got one of those. We have lights, foghorn, guns, fantastic. Oh, and obviously, zoom out here, it drives. So yeah, your frame rates do drop a bit, but I'm pretty sure that's just because of the guns. The moment we use the guns, they're fine. So if you have a co-pilot in the gunner's seat, all the lag will probably go away. It generally only lags while you're moving around. As soon as you've stopped and reposition the guns, everything goes back to being happy. But we may as well look at the guns. So, well, I'll just show you from the top. We obviously, I quite enjoy the, yes, they are awesome. And we may as well, you know, let off a bit of a volley here. We have extreme range and firepower on this boat. Let's turn our guns in towards that rock and open fire, and we run out of ammo very quickly. And we're out of bullets. Recenter the turrets, and back into the captain's chair. Off we go. I hope you guys like the Destroyer mobile base. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.